All right, here's a pretty good one. We saw quite significant movement in the metals over this month period. So the client was taking just 1 tablespoon of Zeocharge and 2 capsules of fulvic charge daily. And this was over a 34-day period. And we see improvement in vitamins, minerals, and we see a huge movement in the metals. So first thing that's we want to take note of here is the zinc copper that is greatly starting to balance. So when they're high like that, generally that's indicating some sort of overactive immune response or inflammatory event of some kind. It's not not a good thing. So the fact that they're starting to come back to balance is a good thing. It means that the immune system is probably just calming down. So whether that be from the metals detox or whether it just be because the Zeocharge and the fulvic are helping with some other toxic element, mycotoxin or excess ammonia or excess histamine or something that's just causing a little bit of havoc on the body. Whatever it is, we see improvement. So that's the good news. All right, moving to the metals. We see just a really, really huge dump of all these metals coming out. And this is quite significant. I mean, and these are really right there in line, which is kind of interesting. We've got the mercury, silver, aluminum, mercury, and silver. And this lady did have the amalgam fillings in her mouth, which you can kind of tell just from the test, because I mean, the silver and mercury are basically right on at the same levels. And the fillings are about, half silver, half mercury. So that is interesting. But you see almost all the metals are just pumping up, meaning her body just started dumping these metals, which is fantastic. And they were pretty significant as well. The client did not report any sort of symptoms either. Sometimes when your body releases that many metals, then you could definitely be experiencing some sort of detox reactions, but it just shows you that the Zeocharge is a much more efficient detox than most products, and it just doesn't result in the redistribution of the metals, and thus people get less symptoms. So no symptoms at all, really good detox going, and the vitamins are actually all improved. So things are looking really good overall. And then I want to show you just the metals on her next test. So this was after 34 days. We then tested her 2 months later, and she did end up raising the dose of the Zeocharge over the next 2 months just to 2 tablespoons. And she continued on the fulvic as well. But we see everything going down now. So we had really, really good movement up. The body's just releasing all these things. And now the body's kind of clearing all that stuff that was previously dumped kind of into the general tissue and circulation. The body's clearing it out. And we're seeing really, really nice reductions in these metals as well. So overall, that's a really good case study. And the whole time, she actually never felt anything. She didn't feel better. She didn't feel worse. And honestly, some people are disappointed by that. But in terms of removing metals from deeply stored organs, it's not, the goal is really, at least in my opinion, the goal is not to feel better right away. It's to remove the metals that are potentially deteriorating the organs. So it's more of a long-term benefit. When you remove circulating metals that are causing immune responses along with other toxic elements that are causing inflammation acutely, then you're probably going to feel better. But when you're removing the deeply stored metals, a lot of times you don't feel better. In fact, a lot of times you feel worse, but ideally you feel nothing, and then you eventually start feeling better. So anyway, that's it for that.